shop looks a little bit different, doesn't it, Jonah? Yeah. We got a pickleball set up. You can tell we're really working hard on those winter projects around here. Anyway, I figured I'd come do a little shop mini tour of this shop. It's not obviously full of any equipment right now, but this shop is used quite a bit in the winter. Obviously, not just for pickleball. Anyway, very simple layout. We put this kind of area up this year. Yeah, this year. Last year we put in this little, we didn't have the top story here, but we got a little break room here. We got a fridge, we got a microwave, a lot of chips right there. This was added on last winter, and then this winter we kind of put all this together, put that upstairs on, put parts and storage up there, and moved all the shop tables and all that stuff to underneath here. And there's not really a lot of, I mean, your standard shop tools, wrenches, stuff like that, impact stuff, sockets, all that stuff. I mean, just typical. Pretty sure Charlie built this, didn't he, Jonah? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he built that. So I suppose that's custom. Otherwise, we have this red movable toolbox around. Same tools, just random stuff, oils, stuff like that. I mean, pretty basic shop. Then back here, pallet racking, more storage, parts for field cultivators, row crop cultivators. Now that I listened to that video back, I realized the camera wasn't turned around or the microphone wasn't. So if the audio is bad in those couple clips there, I apologize. But this is the shop that we've taken apart and putting back together a lot of row crop cultivators and added on, you know, the 4 rows on each side to make them 24 row. As you can see right now, there's no cultivators in here. We did put together maybe 2 or 3, I'm sure Max or Jack will comment on this and correct me, but in the past we've put tine weeders together, went through equipment like field cultivators. There was one in here last week. I wasn't home last week. I was in Cancun, but we go through all the spring tillage stuff, all the fall tillage stuff, just do a lot of maintenance in this shop. And this is more centralized, I would say, for our farms. We farm quite a bit in this area compared to our shop back at home by West Bend. I mean, we farm a decent amount, but the bulk of it is around here now. So it's nice to have this shop kind of as a centralized spot we can build off of. Obviously, we put the bin sites out there in the shed back there. So we've kind of built around this area too. So it's pretty nice. But as you can see, Jonah wants to be in the video. But you can see it's a pretty basic shop. There's nothing crazy special about it besides the 2 fuel trailers and boat back there. But yeah, I mean, just little things get stored in here over the winter. A lot of work on tractors and equipment in here mostly. But like I said earlier, this has kind of been the primary shop to take apart equipment and put it back together, build stuff like that, just because the one at home usually has an egg truck or 2 in it, or a grain truck, so it's usually pretty full compared to this one. This one's also bigger, so that does help. Ready to go, Jonah? Mm-hmm. All right. That's the bathroom. This is the break room inside. You can see we put, I don't know what Jack ended up putting on here. It looks like flooring, but it looks nice. This is our little break room we have. Is anything good in the fridge, Jonah? Oh yeah, a lot of good stuff in the fridge. But I think that's for Jack's event tonight he's having here. That's why the pickleball courts are all set up. But that's pretty much it for this shop. We're not going to eat any of the snacks because we need to lose some weight, right, Jonah? The vacation didn't do us any good. So speaking of being healthy and losing weight, we got some Girl Scout cookies for my wife, but me and Jonah are going to eat them now. These ones are the caramel, can you say that word, Jonah?
Jealous?
We're going to eat some of these on our drive home. It's a long drive home, solid 15 minutes, but comment your favorite Girl Scout cookie or favorite cookie in general. Jonah, what's your favorite cookie?
Chips Ahoy Chewy.
Jonah likes Chips Ahoy Chewy, so comment your favorite cookie. Mine's my mom's homemade ones. All right, Jonah, what do you think of it? Is it good? You haven't even tasted it? I'm going to give it a solid 8.2 out of 10. Jonah, what do you give it out of 10?
10-10.
He's giving it a 10-10. There you go. Well, we lost our filming partner, but we're back at the home shop. Real quick, one of the reasons we don't do as much over here anymore is because the chickens. We don't want to get them to get the bird flu. Because if we get the bird flu, or the birds get the bird flu, I'm going to have to make a lot more videos. There goes our filming partner. He's probably going to go get Mom's trash for the 15th time of the day. He likes driving that skid loader. This guy, Unky Cole, is going to tell us all about the new service truck. Aren't you?
Yeah.
Perfect.
This is a new service truck.
All right, we'll get to the old one here in a little bit. We're going to sell that thing, so if you want to buy it, stay tuned. I'll give you a little tour of that. Anyway, this is our new service truck. It's built on one of our old semis, I guess. It's not super old. Cole, you want to talk about it?
Yeah, we basically just
Here, one second. Let me give you the camera. But I don't know anything about it. That's why you're talking about it. Okay, well, you're the one that's building it, so.
Yeah, but like.
There you go. Just hold it, and point it towards you. And if you want to show something, you can just. Okay, not.
Can I do that?
Yeah,
Like
you
this?
just- yeah, I'm leaving it in there. All right, just turn it around and show the people. But this is a new service truck. It's pretty sick. Also, don't show them the ceiling. You gotta hold like this.
Yeah, I will.
And then point like, that's that.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me do it.
All right. I'm gonna go play Candy Crush.
You're not staying here?
No, I'll stay here. Dude, hold it up.
All right, guys, this is a new service truck. It's just an old, not an old semi, but we extended the frame here 5 feet. They say you're not supposed to weld on the frame because it weakens the structure, but it should be good. And then we've been working on the back, getting all the lights extended all the way at the back. That was kind of an issue, but we got them working now. We put a hitch on, and we're just working on bracing the hitch so it doesn't fall off when we're towing a trailer. So
What's that?
we're also ordering all the boxes.
Yeah, toolboxes. There'll be a def tank, fuel tank, obviously oils.
And this big structure here is where the crane.
There'll be a crane on that. So that's one thing we really liked about this one is that it had the crane. Obviously, you're not going to use it every single day, but when you do need to use it, it's obviously really nice. Cole just said, so nice. It is really nice, especially when people break a lot of things. Mostly me. I think I'm the only one that's actually broken enough stuff that the crane was used for. Anyway, we're going to talk about this quick. Also, I know I'm kind of getting away from the shop tour, but we'll get back to that in a bit. Alrighty, this is our 2016 International 4300 service truck. I know that was a great selling angle for the truck, but right now it's parked between quite a bit of stuff. So if you want to come get more information on it, I'll leave my brother's number and whatchamacallit. You can contact him for more pictures if you want to come look at it or buy it. Anyway, this has 340,000 miles on it. It was fully deleted about 20,000 miles ago. Has a new turbo, engine fan hub, belt tensioner, new tires, and 2 new drawer packs, which would be, in there and there. It also comes with air compressor, and it also has, well, I don't know if that's gonna be staying on it, but it has a generator, all that good stuff. Once again, I'm not the service truck guy, but I do know this service truck has been very useful in our operation. It could be retrofitted to do pretty much anything you needed. I mean, it has a small sleeper in it. Yeah, I mean, here's the interior. I can do a little more interior in a later video if it's not sold already. But yeah, if you're interested in this old rig, contact that number below. Anyway, now we're gonna get on with the shop tour. Slight little plug there for the old service truck. Anyway, relatively simple shop. We have Cole over there doing work on the new service truck. We have this kind of setup. We have a loft with storage, mom's old fridge, nice water there, nice sink. That soap's always out. Nice mirror. Yeah, not a whole lot going on. Just has a little more than basic tools here, but nice workbench, table, all the wrenches, all the tools you're ever gonna need. Clearly not all the tools you're ever gonna need, because when 5 Star Tools shows up, we seem to spend a lot of money on new tools, don't we, Cole? Anyway, bolt bins, random parts and bolts. Jonah's job right there. Just more storage back here. We put these scaffolding up, probably a couple of years ago or last summer. We've been doing a lot of different scaffoldings that you can see in that corner. We have also some, and up there in the front, just a lot of scaffolding, a lot of parts, tine weeder parts, mower parts, all that kind of stuff. So I'm pretty sure Jack's email is still in here, and I know I've talked about it, but tine weeders, we are a dealer, and we used to put together, I'm gonna say 5 or 6 tine weeders in this shop before we started using the Emmitsburg one a lot more. So this shop used to be used a lot more for that kind of stuff, but as you can see now, it's more just for projects like that. Nothing that takes up a lot of space, something that we need to get done, but we don't wanna, drive all the way to Emmitsburg to do it, especially if Charlie and Cole are gonna be the main ones working on it. They live around here, so it just makes more sense for them. Anyway, I didn't really touch on the loft up there. That's just parts, really. I mean, you can see belts right there, but mostly just belts. This is heated by a big old tube heater. Keeps it nice and warm in the winter. We've also been building gates for Colorado. Don't ask me what they're using them for out there. I'm sure Troy or Noah can comment. This is Mason's painting room. He must be a really valued employee because he got a painting room his first 2 months on the job. No, on a serious note, this is like paint correction because we seem to hit a lot of things in semis, or a lot of things hit us. So we built that because he fixed up a few hoods of our semis. So that was nice of him. And back to the chicken barn, just kind of a random thing. We put this door in like a few weeks ago. Phil, if you're watching this, you did a good job. And the reason we put that in is because we don't want employees driving right by the chicken barns where all the guys pulling to go to the chicken barn because bird flu. And that makes sense. It's a pretty easy fix, or at least a precaution you can do, putting a door on the backside so you can just pull around the back and walk in that way instead of going by the chicken barns. Anyway, those are the 2 shop tours. They're not really in depth, but I don't feel like there's a lot to really talk about in just a single shop. And those are the 2 that I spend the most time in. There is one up in Lake Park, but it's nothing. I mean, it's just a shed, essentially, which I suppose is what these are. So anyway, this is the shop. I'm sure some of you that are watching this video have seen it before. Not much special. If you want to come get beat in basketball, we'll have to wait till Cole's done, but I can beat you one-on-one. And then up here, once again, oils, coolant, washer fluid, blinker fluid, all that. Anyway guys, thank you for watching today's video. Hope you enjoyed the guest appearances. Not sure what video will be next. We might work up some ground tomorrow. Not tomorrow, tomorrow Sunday, Monday maybe. And hopefully next week stays warm. We can get in the field here in the next couple weeks. Get some good videos out for you. Anyway, we'll catch you in the next one. What do you have to say, Cole? Bang.